Well, all right. What is going down, everybody? Welcome back to another brand new edition of Am I on the Air? My name is DONMEGA, and I'm your host. I'm so happy that you're here to join me once again to get caught up with all the latest and the greatest when it comes to entertainment news and television and movies and non-spoiler reviews. You come right here on a week-by-week basis to get caught up with it all. Today, it's season 30, episode 26, and tonight's show is titled Good Help is Hard to Find. We're going to be breaking down the news from October the 22nd through today, October the 28th. Got a movie to talk about, got several TV shows to tap on, and then, of course, we will get into the news of the week and get you all caught up with that. So let's jump right on in. Let's get her going. Our first movie. Not a theatrical one. That's right. In the theaters this past weekend was nothing I really wanted to see. The only thing I had a slight curiosity to check out was Shelby Oaks. But, you know, it's not a movie that anybody I knew was going to be running out to go see with me. So I figure I'm going to have to wait for streaming on that one. The other new releases was the new Springsteen movie, Deliver Me From Nowhere. Have zero interest in that. Regretting You, based on the best-selling book. That's another streaming movie from me. I'll check it out on Peacock. And number one on the box office, which we'll get to, was Chainsaw Man. That's right. The anime world takes over once again with the Chainsaw Man movie. And so, yeah, there was nothing for me to go see in theaters this weekend. But a new streaming movie dropped over on Hulu, and that was the remake of The Hand That Rocks the Cradle. Now, I remember this movie from good old 1992. That's right, the movie where, you know, nice couple has a baby and then they need a babysitter and the babysitter is crazy. We've seen this kind of thing before. But you know what? It was time, man. 1992, definitely plenty of time has passed to do a revisioning of this. And I was down for it. And I was down for it mainly because of the cast. Mary Elizabeth Winstead, sold. She is awesome in everything she does, and she was the selling point for me on this movie. Micah Monroe, who is an up-and-comer, she's been really killing it. She did Long Legs, and she is signing on for a bunch of new things, man, because she really took off after Long Legs. And so this was an interesting vehicle for her to jump onto. She plays, of course, the crazy babysitter. Mary Elizabeth Winstead plays the mother. Martin Starr pops up in this thing. Raul Castillo, it was good to see him kind of in a somewhat leading role after we just saw him in Task over on HBO. And so, yeah, I was ready, man. I checked it out, and, you know, it was okay. Suburban couple Caitlin and Miguel Morales hire seemingly sweet Polly to take care of the newborn baby, but Polly's true motives have little to do with singing lullabies, much to the horror of the couple. So yeah, pretty straightforward, you know, have a baby, trying to live their life. It's really hard to do with the baby. They need help. She hires a nanny. Of course, the nanny comes in. She seems like the best thing that could have ever happened to you. And then weird things start to happen. Like I said, for the most part, this movie's pretty damn boring. It is a drudge to kind of get through. I didn't hate it, so I'm not going to say it's horrible. But the pacing's kind of bad. It just doesn't really keep you engaged. There's not a ton that really happens in this movie. And they did change the ending. They did change the motive for why she does the thing she does. And I did appreciate that. I actually thought it was kind of cool the way that they switched it up. But at the end of the day, I mean, you kind of get why this is a streaming movie and this didn't go theatrically because it wouldn't have done much in the theater. But hey, I appreciate a good go at remaking this thing. And, you know, I give it 2 out of 5 stars. It was okay. It's worth a stream on a lazy Sunday night. And let me know what you think if you check this one out. But that's the only movie I got for you. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle reboot, 2 out of 5 stars over on Hulu. Now, switch on over to the TV side. I was so happy that we finally got the season premiere of Welcome to Derry. That's right, taking place in the It universe with Pennywise the Clown. You know, and you got Andy Muschietti, who directed It and It 2, coming back to help produce and direct this pilot episode, taking place as a prequel to the It movies. And, you know, I've been so excited for this because I love what Andy did with It and It Chapter 2. I was curious to go back to this world. I love that they brought back Skarsgård as Pennywise, even though he's not in this pilot episode. They want to build up to it, so I get it. But I love that they brought him back. I love that the town looks exactly like the movies. There's a good budget here. And yeah, man, we're picking up in 1962, and crazy things are happening in this town. We have a boy's disappearance, and of course we have a new group of young kids that are trying to figure out where their friend went. It's all I'm going to say, no spoilers, but I want to tell you, I loved it. This was a great first episode to the season. This had me right back in that world. There are some crazy scares. There's some good gore. It's got an ending that'll trip you the hell out, and you're just like, what? This is just the first episode? And holy shit, we're off to the races. So big thumbs up for me. Definitely check it out. It is a weekly drop on HBO and HBO Max. The second episode is going to premiere early on Friday for Halloween, which is pretty damn cool. Other than that, it'll drop every Sunday night. So definitely check out it. Welcome to Derry. The other new show I checked out was called Murdaugh, Death in the Family. And this is based on a true story. Maggie and Alex enjoy a lavish life of privilege as members of one of South Carolina's most powerful legal dynasties. But when their son Paul is involved in a deadly boat crash, the family is faced with a test unlike anything they've ever encountered. As details come to light and new challenges emerge, the family's connections to several mysterious deaths raise questions which threaten everything Maggie and Alex hold dear. And really strong cast here. Again, you know, Maggie and Alex, played by Patricia Arquette and Jason Clarke. They head up this thing. There's a lot of familiar faces you'll see pop up in this thing. And yes, this is a true story about this really rich family of, this lawyer family that has been passed down from generation to generation, but their kids are a little crazy. I didn't know anything about this story. My wife knew about this story. She was the one that was like, we got to watch this show. I've only watched the first episode. It's a Hulu exclusive. They dropped the first couple episodes. Now it's a weekly rollout. First episode is a little slow. It didn't grab me the way I wanted it to, but by the end of the first episode, the accident has happened, and we're kind of like, we're up and running now, right? So hopefully the next several episodes will kind of really pick up the pace and kind of get going here. But seems like a very interesting story, so I'll definitely continue it on and see where this one leads me. So that is Murdaugh, Death in the Family. And Murdaugh is their last name. I actually thought they were being funny and playing like a play on words, right? Like it's about murder, so we're going to call it Murdaugh, Death in the Family. But no, Murdaugh is their last name. So kind of crazy. But yeah, check that one out there. So those are the two new shows, Welcome to Derry and Murdaugh, Death in the Family. I wanted to really quickly shout out that today dropped the season finale of Chad Powers, and it was great. I didn't know it was the season finale because it's only 6 episodes, but I read an article with the creator and the producer talking about why they did 6 episodes, why they're kind of leaving more on the table to really hone in for a second season. But I loved it, man. Chad Powers was a really funny show with Glenn Powell. Super, super funny. I loved the finale episode, really strong. And definitely wanted to shout it out. So check it out, man. If it's something you've been waiting to binge, now's your chance. All 6 episodes are up on Hulu. Welcome back, Mayor of Kingstown. That's right, Mayor of Kingstown returned on Sunday night for season 4, and it was off to the races. That's Jeremy Renner's show, and very, very show set in that Taylor Sheridan kind of world. And it was a strong premiere, man. So they're back in the same fold that they've always been. So definitely check that out Sunday nights on Paramount Plus. Gen V Season 2 is now officially done. Strong season, really good. Leaves you hanging there a little bit, and makes me wonder where they're going to take it before The Boys Season 5. That's for sure. But I really like this show, man. It really hangs on that same. I don't think it's quite as good as The Boys. I've seen some people say it's better, but for me, The Boys is the stronger show. But I really, really like Gen V, and it was a strong season once again. So check that out. I know I like to bring up shows again when they're over, because I know a lot of people love to do the binge thing and they like to wait till it's over. So I'm here to tell you it's over. Go binge it. Gen V Season 2 on Prime Video. And lastly, I just want to shout out a show that's actually been off for a bit. The season came out and kind of came and went a couple months ago, and I just finished it, and that's Tires season 2. It's funny because when I watched Tires season 1, this is the Shane Gillis comedy that is on Netflix. I watched Tires season 1 and I thought it was just okay. Like, I laughed sometimes, but I didn't think it was that great of a show. They quickly renewed it for season 2 and then dropped it pretty quick, like within the year, and it came out over the summertime. I started to watch it. I watched a couple episodes here and there, but it was always kind of a show that I threw on in the background when I was busy doing other stuff, right? So over the course of the last week, I started trying to finish season 2 of Tires. And as I got about to the midway point of the season, the show started becoming that background show where I paid half attention to me really focusing on it and paying attention, and found that the show was actually really damn funny. So I wanted to give it a shout out because it's kind of a comedy show that I kind of wrote off and was like, it is what it is, whatever. It's a really funny show. It's got some great moments in it, especially if you're in any sort of a retail environment. You know, they work at a tire shop. Even though I've never worked automotive, I've worked in retail, and you get what they're going through, and that's what's funny. Shane Gillis is super hilarious in this show. The whole staff in this show, Steve Gerben, who plays Will, the manager, he's awesome. And Thomas Hayden Church pops up in this thing as Shane Gillis's dad, and he is so funny. He steals the show every episode he's in. He's awesome. So shout out to Thomas Hayden Church, man. Sandman himself kills it in this show. So I wanted to give it some love. I wanted to give it some props and let you know if you're looking for a good, strong comedy, definitely give Tires a shot. It might surprise you like it did me. So there you go. All right, quick recap. The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, streaming over on Hulu exclusively, 2 out of 5 stars. Over on the TV side, big thumbs up for Welcome to Derry over on HBO Max. Murdaugh, Death in the Family, streaming over on Hulu. Chad Powers, now completed. Go check it out over on Hulu as well. Tires over on Netflix. Mayor of Kingstown season 4 is back. Check out the premiere episode on Paramount Plus. And Gen V season 2 is now complete. Go check it out on Prime Video. All right, that's what we got on the review side. Let's go on over to the box office. Coming in at number 10, it is Truth and Treason. Number 9 is Roofman. Number 8, One Battle After Another. Number 7 was Shelby Oaks with $2.3 million. Number 6 was Good Fortune. Number 5 was Tron Ares. Number 4 was the Springsteen movie, Deliver Me From Nowhere, $8.8 million. Number 3 was Black Phone 2. Number 2 was Regretting You, the big new romantic movie that is based on the Colleen Hoover book. It came in at number 2 with $13.6 million. And number 1, like I said before, Chainsaw Man the movie, Riz Ark, is number 1 with $18 million. So not as strong as like no Demon Slayer, but you know, the anime movies creeping in and doing their thing, man. 18 mil, nothing to not too shabby there for the world. All right, that is your box office. So get on over to the news of the week. And once again, if you want to check out any of these trailers or read into any more of these articles, go on over to our X page, x.com/amiontheair. It's going to be where you want to check it out. You don't have to subscribe. You don't have to download an app. Just put in that URL, x.com/amiontheair, and you'll be able to check it all out. All right, including the brand new trailer for The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives. That's right, season 3 premieres November 13th over on Hulu. Idris Elba returning in Hijack season 2. This premieres January 14th on Apple TV, and we do have the first little teaser trailer for that. It's time for Idris to save the day on a train. We have the all-new trailer for Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul creator Vince Gilligan. His new show Pluribus, starring Rhea Seehorn, has dropped its first real trailer. Still don't know what the fuck this show is about. I'll definitely be checking it out, though. But yeah, check it out. The new trailer comes next month on Apple TV. We have the first teaser for Emily in Paris season 5. This premieres December 18th over on Netflix. Materialist, that was the movie came out over the summer with Pedro Pascal, Dakota Johnson, and Chris Evans. This movie will be debuting on its streaming for HBO Max on November 7th. So there you go there. We got an article up with one of the stars from the morning show talking about why they're leaving the show because they're not going to be back for next season. It has to do a little bit with the show and what happened to their character on the show as well. So it's kind of a spoiler, so I won't talk about who it is, but you can check that out if you are interested. We have the trailer for I Can Only Imagine 2, starring Milo Ventimiglia and Dennis Quaid, so check that out. The Sopranos creator has announced that he is working on a new HBO show, so stay tuned for that. Miley Cyrus is doing the new original song for the new Avatar movie. That's right, Fire and Ash will have an exclusive new Miley Cyrus song, following in the footsteps of Leona Lewis from the first Avatar soundtrack and The Weeknd from the second Avatar movie. So there you go. Cupertino, a Mike Coulter-led legal drama from Robert and Michelle King, has been ordered to series over at CBS for the 2026 to 2027 season. Let's not tie this guy up too long, man. I need him back as Luke Cage. Come on. We got to fight the good fight over here. Dark Winds is returning for season 4 on February 15th. The new season of the AMC series will consist of 8-hour-long episodes. Michael B. Jordan is in early talks to star as Ricardo Rico Tubbs in Joseph Kosinski's big screen reboot of Miami Vice. That's right, they're trying to get this movie out for August 6th of 2027. So we got some time, but this makes sense. I think if you put an open casting and said, I'm looking for Tubbs for the new Miami Vice, 9 out of 10 people would say Michael B. Jordan. So I think it's a good way to go. Why not? So, and we'll talk about his other half here very, very soon. Wicked is going to make its broadcast debut on NBC over on November 19th, just 2 days before Wicked for Good hits theaters on November 21st. The Rainmaker has been renewed for season 2 over at the USA Network. The news comes less than a week after the legal drama aired its season 1 finale over on the USA Network. Season 2 will air in 2026. Johnny Depp is in final talks to star in Ebenezer, A Christmas Carol. This is going to be at Paramount Pictures with Pearl and Maxine filmmaker T. West set to direct the film. Pretty interesting way to go, man. An Ebenezer movie? I just don't know. We have the final trailer for Landman Season 2. That's right, I love this show. Can't wait. November 16th on Paramount+. We finally got the official trailer for Crime 101. Definitely check this one out with Chris Hemsworth, Halle Berry, Mark Ruffalo, and Barry Keoghan. I saw this trailer in the theater before Good Fortune, and I was like, okay, when's this trailer going to drop online? And it never did. And then finally, 2 weeks later, the trailer finally drops. So glad it's out there. This looks like a really cool crime caper with an amazing cast. So definitely check this one out. I'm so happy to finally hear that Netflix has officially confirmed, because I think we talked about this on last week's show, that it was looking good, but now it is confirmed that the Stranger Things finale will be officially coming to movie theaters. The screenings will begin at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern on December 31st, and will run through January 1st in theaters. So there you go, man. The same day and time that it drops on Netflix, you will be able to watch the 2-hour Stranger Things finale in a theater. I will definitely be there for sure. I can't wait. Let's see. We have the official trailer for the reunion episode of Love is Blind Season 9. This will actually stream on Netflix starting tomorrow on October 29th. A new Victorious spinoff is titled Hollywood Arts, and it is officially in production. Bob Odenkirk's new action movie, Normal, gets a release date of April 17th of 2026. Everybody's been asking me, when is Fantastic Four going to be streaming on Disney Plus? Well, I finally have that answer. November 5th. So there you go, man. We're close. November 5th, you can finally stream the Fantastic Four First Steps on Disney Plus. This January, Patrick Dempsey will star in a new Fox show called Memory of a Killer, which is a drama series about a hitman who develops early onset Alzheimer's. So check that out. Hollywood Arts, that we just talked about, the Victoria spinoff series, with original cast member Daniela Monet leading as Trina Vega, is moving from Paramount Plus to Netflix. So it will be a Netflix show, so just letting you know where that one's going to land. Horror comic Something is Killing the Children is going to be getting a movie adaptation. That's right, and possibly a TV adaptation as well, as they have worked a new deal with Blumhouse. So that is very interesting. I know my boy Friggins loves this book. So, this is a horror comic, and I know he's picky with his horror. So I know he's very excited about this news when it dropped. And so that makes me excited. So I can't wait to see what they do here with Something is Killing the Children. Skeet Ulrich, Alicia Witt, and Pete Holmes are going to star in a new nostalgic horror comedy called The Big Kill. The new horror comedy feature is ready to take a stab at making fun of Generation X culture. So here we go, baby. All right, I told you I had some more news on the Miami Vice, and we talked about Michael B. Jordan, and now we found out that Austin Butler is in talks to play Sonny Crockett. That's right, James Sonny Crockett in Joseph Kosinski's Miami Vice, which is the adaptation of the 1980 series. Interesting. I know the early rumors were Glenn Powell for Sonny. But you know what? I can dig Austin Butler. I like Austin Butler. I think he would be a pretty good Sonny. I could see the team up between him and Michael B. Jordan. So, okay, if this becomes official, I am good with it, man. I think this would be a really cool version of Miami Vice. Don't forget, we already had the reboot with Jamie Foxx and Colin Farrell, which I really like. I like that Miami Vice a lot. So, I can't wait to see what these guys do here. Jennifer Coolidge and Nicole Scherzinger have joined Rebel Wilson's new movie Girl Group. Mike Flanagan has shared that he has officially wrapped on the filming for his Carrie TV series, so that's pretty cool there. We have the official trailer for the new Selena documentary called Selena y los Dinos, which is premiering November 17th over on Netflix. It is official that the Mitchells vs. the Machines 2 is happening, man. One of the best animated series and movies that have come out in the last couple years. It was a Netflix exclusive, and it is officially in production, and it looks like it will be back on Netflix for the sequel. So very happy to see, man. Love that movie. All right, let's see here. What else do we got beyond some of this box office stuff that we have already talked about? It's going to be a blast. You can finally stream Playdate starting November 12th. This is the new action comedy with Kevin James and Alan Ritchson. I'm really excited about this one. New original movie streaming November 12th on Prime Video. Paranormal Activity Threshold. That's right. We have a trailer for the return of the horror franchise. Yay, no yay. We have a new Zootopia 2 trailer, and in this trailer we find out that The Rock is doing a voice of a new character in the movie, and that's pretty cool there. I love that. We got an article up talking about Manny Jacinto's Star Wars character and its surprising revelation if they were going to continue the Acolyte. So check out that article if you'd like to know a little bit more. Janet Hubert, the first actress to play Aunt Viv on The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, will guest star in the final season of Peacock's Bel-Air, so pretty cool there. I love that. Industry favorite Ken Leung has just closed the deal for his next role. He'll play Lucy Liu's husband in the Peacock crime drama Superfakes. For those of you wondering when Diddy will get out of jail, it looks like his release date will be May 8th of 2028. Jon Stewart, he is working to stay on as the Daily Show host. That's right. His contract is up in December, but he says he's not going anywhere, and he's just trying to put it in writing. So there you go, man, trying to finalize that contract. Taylor Sheridan, we just talked about, the guy behind Mayor of Kingstown and Lioness and, of course, Yellowstone and Tulsa King. He does a lot, man. Landman. He works exclusively for Paramount right now, but his deal is coming up soon. And when his deal is up, it looks like he is going to be going on over to NBC Universal. So looks like a lot of his new shows in the next couple years will be heading on over to Peacock. So there you go there. Let's see what else we got here. Only Murders in the Building. The season finale for season 5 aired tonight. I am all caught up. I just haven't watched the season finale yet, but a really good season. Season 6 is going to be coming to Hulu. It is official. And they're heading to London. So there you go. A little bit of change of scenery for season 6. Long overdue, man. I think we've been in their damn building long enough. Let's go to London. Let's do something fresh and new. So there you go. Officially renewed for season 6 and going to London. We have the first teaser for Gus Van Sant's new movie, Dead Man's Wire. This stars Bill Skarsgård, Dacre Montgomery, Coleman Domingo, Carrie Ells, and Al Pacino. So check that out. We have a new sneak peek of The Housemaid starring Sydney Sweeney and Amanda Seyfried. This is a pretty cool look, little 2-minute look or so behind the scenes of the new movie. I'm actually really excited about this one. I think it's going to be really good. One Piece Into the Grand Line will officially premiere on Netflix March 10th. So we finally have that release date there. We have a first look at Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande performing in Wicked, One Wonderful Night. The performance will include an exclusive look at 2 new songs from the Wicked for Good soundtrack. This is a live performance special that they're doing with Cynthia and Ariana singing a lot of the songs from the movie. So there you go. This will be pretty cool. It's going to air on NBC and on Peacock. So once again, this is going to be November 6th, Thursday, November 6th. So look out for that. ABC has set 16 TV show release dates. A lot of shows coming back from their mid-season finales, which, when the hell did that become a thing, man? I've noticed that a lot of shows now, they're like, hey, we've given you 6 or 7 episodes. We're going to take a 3-month break now, as we call it a mid-season finale. And then we'll come back in like 3 or 4 months and we'll finish the season. What the fuck is that? When the hell did that become a thing? Like, network shows didn't do that before. They would run for months. And yes, they would take a break in like December for the holidays, and then they'd be right back. I don't know what this whole mid-season bullshit is, but it's kind of annoying because it looks like a lot of shows are doing it this year. But yeah, so if you're wondering when any of these shows are coming back, check out the article there. It looks like Paramount is trying to buy Warner Brothers. Yes, Warner Brothers is up for sale. And it looks like Paramount is trying really hard to be the one to buy it. Now, somebody had asked one of the head people over at Paramount, say you win and you acquire Warner Brothers. What happens with the 2 streamers? Of course, you got HBO Max and you got Paramount Plus. Well, the guy, of course, speaking for Paramount said if we buy it out, we would house all of the HBO Max stuff on Paramount Plus. So it sounds like Paramount Plus would be the streamer that would win and hand over hand would lead the streaming journey with all of the stuff they have, plus everything on the Warner Brothers side that's on HBO. So there you go, man. So, one less streamer. If this goes through, you just got to have Paramount Plus. So there you go. Let's see here. Nobody 2 is coming to Peacock in November. Doctor Who is not continuing at Disney Plus. So that is a developing story right there, as Disney Plus decided they don't want to work with Doctor Who anymore. Sydney Sweeney and Fast and Furious director Justin Lin are going to team up for a remake of the movie The Man from Rio. Armie Hammer and Thomas Jane, yes, they star in a new Western movie called Frontier Crucible, and we have the first trailer for that, if you're interested. Disney Plus has set the streaming date for Freakier Friday. That's right, Freakier Friday will start streaming on Disney Plus starting November 12th. So keep an eye on it for there. Leslie Jones' new stand-up special, Life Part 2, is now streaming on Peacock. Jurassic World Rebirth will arrive on Peacock starting on October 30th. And Scrubs, the revival of Scrubs, has an official return date. It will premiere on ABC February 25th. So there you go, man. Sooner than I thought, because I thought they just started filming this thing, and it already comes out February 25th. So pretty cool. I'm excited to see Scrubs come back. So there you go, February 25th on ABC. Ray Romano is going to replace Robert Townsend on Netflix's Running Point Season 2 as a recurring guest star. South Park is skipping its new episode on Wednesday, but will premiere a Halloween episode on Friday night. Olivia Wilde has joined Pedro Pascal and David Harbour in Behemoth, which is a new drama that Tony Gilroy is directing for Searchlight Pictures. The BBC... we talked about Doctor Who, right? Disney Plus is ending its Doctor Who partnership, but the BBC, where it originally airs, has officially committed to continuing the series. So you don't have to worry about it going away. It's not leaving. It's just not going to be on Disney Plus anymore. Josh Hartnett will star in a new action thriller called All Day, All Night, which will be directed by Tommy Wirkola. The film follows a bank robber whose heist goes wrong when he stumbles onto the set of a reality TV show and must stay on air long enough to figure out an escape plan. I love it. I love it. A Crash Bandicoot animated series is in the works over at Netflix. David Fincher's The Adventures of Cliff Booth, which is a semi-sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, will be released summer of 2026, and Netflix is looking at a potential robust theatrical rollout for the film, which is very unique for Netflix, man. They don't like big theatrical rollouts, but they might do it for this one here. We got a new poster for The Running Man starring Glenn Powell. This one, of course, hits theaters November 14th. We have the new poster for Zootopia 2, which hits theaters on November 26th. And we have the first teaser trailer for that Memory of a Killer. We talked about a little bit earlier with Patrick Dempsey, where the series follows a hitman who's leading a double life, but has a deadly personal secret. He's developed early onset Alzheimer's. This premieres in January over on Fox. Check out the first little teaser for Memory of a Killer. And lastly, Ben Wheatley's Normal, which is starring Bob Odenkirk, will release on April 17, 2026. The Western film follows a temporary sheriff who discovers a deep criminal conspiracy at the heart of his town and realizes that everyone is in on it. What? So there you guys go. Look at us, man. Look at me landing at the 30-minute mark again. How do I do it? How do I do it so perfectly every week? I don't know, but there you go. I kept it to 30 minutes for y'all. Thank you so much for getting caught up with me. I hope you feel educated in the world of television and movies. So let me get you on out of here. AmIOnTheAir.com is the official webpage. Make sure you bookmark it. It's got everything you need. It's where you can stream. It's where you can share. It's got all the socials. AmIOnTheAir.com. Make sure you like us on Facebook. Go to Facebook.com/AmIOnTheAir. Give us a little like there. Make sure you follow us on X at AmIOnTheAir. You can follow me directly at DXDonMega. You can also follow us at Blue Sky or Threads. It's the same handles, so make sure you follow wherever you see fit. Make sure you subscribe to the podcast on your favorite podcast streaming platform, whether it's Apple Podcasts or Spotify, Pandora, iHeartRadio, anywhere you listen, we are there. Just search Am I on the Air? Thank you to our great affiliates at Red Dragons Radio and Pop Culture Pros. Make sure you follow them at Red Dragons Radio and at popculture_pros. And make sure you follow us on our other socials like TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube, simply at Am I on the Air? All one word. That'll do it for me. I hope you all have an amazing week. This Friday is Halloween, man, so I got to take my daughter out. I don't know if any new movies are really dropping this weekend. Halloween's one of those funky ones for movies, so it might be another weekend without something new in the theater. But we'll see. We'll see. Come back next week, and we'll chat about what happened in the last week of entertainment news. So take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, y'all, peace. Be safe out there.
Red Dragon!